We are live! And I'm Freak! Oh, God. Oh, dear God. Oh. You know what? I should have put a different lock on that door. I don't know how he does it. Borger up in here. Yeah, you know. Yeah. We'll have to. Could you imagine? He's all bummed out and he just goes by that shelf, turns and looks at it. And it walks off. Just makes his day, yeah. The oh, no, I'll send it to you for free. Are you kidding me? uh, well, if you have roaches, it's great for that, you know. So it'll kind of get the roaches out of there. They're like, oh my god. Oh. Ooh. My eye! Oh yeah, I have one. Damn. Oh yeah, I didn't think about carrying all that stuff. Oh wow, man. Oh man. Could you imagine? Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, we're pinned. Oh man. Hmm. Ooh. Damn. So the first time, I don't know if you knew this story, Grumpy, but the first time Methos and Oni were playing a game, and the thing is, Methos was no, I know, but Methos was playing, and it was playing against, yeah, with the Custodies, and the Methos was just getting owned, and it was bad, and so Methos would constantly reach out to me, dude, my luck is terrible. He's sending me pictures of his dice roll. Everything was bad, and so I sent them this. I sent them a message that said, "Dude, you know what you can do? Just grab his models and throw them. They'll break, and he won't use them." And it was a joke. Next, thing you know, they called me back. He calls me back. Oh, and he was like, "Yeah, he just went right up to my models and just started." What is that? What he said, Oni? Yep, his model fell and is like, did he break? I think it broke one. I think right. Is that right? Or they? Yeah. And so I was like, no. So we've been razzing him since. Well, we had a game of Kingdom Death at our house, at my house, and we were hanging out, and sure enough, Methos picks up one of the models of Kingdom Death, and somehow he drops it, breaks it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you, and I'm just I'm gonna be very transparent. Anything will break if you kind of do this, the Kingdom Death. Oh, I broke that. Oh yeah, I did. It escalated terribly. He was really. I mean, everybody's in the same thing. So, hmm. Uh, yeah, yeah, no, it works. That's all we do here, man. I don't know if you notice this. You ever watch the show? I mean, the show is shit. I'm just saying. What? Hold on. Can you guys hear Methos at all? Can you? Because Methos, Grumpy, and Oni are on the same channel, so I just want to make sure that you guys can hear them. Say something, Methos. Yeah, yeah, I see that. I see it coming through. Uh. Yeah, it looks like it's coming through. Oh, hold on. What's going on here? Properties, monitor only. Nope. Try it now. Say something, Ethan.
What is up, beautiful people? Can you hear me now?
I can't
hear anyone but you, freak.
Okay.
I think
That's
this is
really strange. Really strange. Hold on. You know what? Let me just double check that the settings are right. Audio. The whole time we were having this great conversation.
I can hear you now.
Okay, good. All right, so the setting changed.
All of us? Rob. Everybody sound off?
Rob, can you hear me?
What to do?
I'm here to paint crap. Nice memes.
Hey, you shut your mouth. I'm the only trash painter.
This is true. Yeah, Oni kind of took on that the title of trash painter.
You have to earn that title.
Man, you just went straight in with.
You have to earn the trash title. You can't just call yourself trash.
Yeah, he really worked. We were trying to understand. He said, "Man, I really worked hard at that," and I think, no, I don't think you worked hard at it. I think that's the problem. Wow. You didn't work hard to earn that title. Damn. You earned a title. That's how it works.
No. You said, I don't think you worked hard. I was like, yeah, you're right. I was just giving it. I'm just giving things.
Apparently, Oni says he earned the trashy title at the last painting competition he was in. For those that aren't in on the joke.
Yeah, so I mean, compared to some of the other models that were painted, his were actually, really good, better actually than most, and it's just weird how. I think that thing was rigged. There's no doubt in my mind.
Change the subject. I don't want to talk about it. Change the subject. Okay. I don't want to get into it.
But now that everyone can hear us, I just want to go through and welcome everybody. Welcome, Brother Rob from the TMP. Thanks for helping us sort our sound out. Welcome, Brother Marine. Good to see you. Happy Friday, brother.
What's going on?
Brother Roxas. Yo, bro. What up, baby? And I think that catches us up because all the other stuff was them helping us troubleshoot the sound.
Yeah. I mean, what's not a Frost and Fist show without technical problems?
So you want me to take my shirt off?
That would also make it a Frosted Fish show, yes.
This is true. It will be official Frost and Fist. Yep.
Oh, the OnlyFans part.
OnlyFans / Chippendales.
Yeah, I don't know if the fans would be a part of it. I think only that would be it. Yeah, just there'd be no fans.
They're always sicker people in the world.
Oh, this is true. There are probably some real weird, probably super old people out there that are like,
Wait a minute.
I like this show.
Sweet old Miss Henderson always puts a crisp $20 bills into your G-string, and you talk crap about our fans.
It's not a bill. It's rolled up in quarters, and I can't stand it.
Wait a minute. We don't have an OnlyFans?
We have an only. That's it.
What have I been posing for?
Don't worry about it.
No,
don't worry about it. It's for the channel.
It's for a good cause. Yeah, don't.
It wasn't with you guys. That's some other people. They're claiming that they work, that they manage our OnlyFans.
No, it's all good, man. Just let it happen.
Enjoy the moment.
Enjoy the moment, right? Just take in the environment.
We did say on the air before that Zane is free to manage our OnlyFans.
This is true.
What if he just drives around in a van managing our OnlyFans for us? Oh man.
Let me see if I can turn this on here. Oh yeah.
All right, so Grumpy, my man, my brother. Before we get into the painting tutorial, we like to just chit chat about what hobby we've been up to, and I know you just covered this on your vlog today. Which, by the way, everybody check out Grumpy Guy Gaming's vlog, just put out today.
If you want to have a nice day, don't.
Wow. But if you want to give us an appetizer, a preview for your vlog, could you help us out with sharing a little bit of what you've been working on with the chat?
I've been working on some Raven Guard for my friend Adam. He's planning to use them on Warhammer Fest, so he asked me to finish the whole army. I think it's about 80% done. I'm still waiting for a couple.
What is my favorite flyer in the game? You know this, freak.
What?
What is my favorite flyer in the game? Siphon. Yes, sir.
Scython.
Grumpy painted up one of the Raven Guard colors for this for his friend.
Oh, very nice.
Still have two dreadnought drop pods, raptor, and a character. And then I have to wait for the decal sheets, Forge Rule decal sheets, and what else? Some dreadnoughts, and I don't know. There's like a bunch of land speeders. It's all Horus Heresy, and I'm doing like Mars theme with Sons of Horus Dead.
Nice.
What else? I've been printing for a client in Netherlands, like a big cathedral that he's going to use for Titanicus games. I'm assembling his continuation of his Legio Prestigious with those like small battle scenes on the bases, which I'll probably record when I do one and talk about how my thoughts about the thought process behind making like scenic bases for Titanicus.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's
what is that? You
him.
6 mil?
I dropped the file. Normally it's like 8 mil for the Marines, but since he sent me like original 6 mil epic stuff, the old metal tanks that cost an arm and a leg now, He sent me
Yeah.
a bunch of that, so incorporate them in these bases. So I actually printed out like 100 plus different marines, and I made small battle scenes, executions. I actually found now files for Gal Warbuck, and
That's
I'm now
awesome.
going to make like a shield wall and the Gal Warbuck breaking through it with dead marines and everything. So
Oh, a shield wall. There's a legion that specializes in shield walls.
yeah, the Imperial. There's the yellow. The rules for Imperial Fists in Heresy are horrible. And Adam is playing them, and I have to play each time.
Are you saying horrible as in they're not very good, or horrible as in they're a little too good and you don't like playing against them?
Yeah, you can make some really nasty shit with them.
That's awesome.
Then I have for Ireland, I have like 30 different characters for 40k, 2 kill teams, Horus Ascended, Darren, Praetors, another Titan Legion complete, like I think it's Fire Wasps. There's like 100 models, maybe more. Epic stuff, Battle Fleet, Gothic stuff. I did finish my Iron Warrior fleet, which was strange that I actually finished some of my stuff. I also printed out, found some cool Chaos bikers that look like the Primaris bikes. Somebody
That's cool.
designed them, and then I printed out for my Iron Warrior band. So I'm going to use them as like Outriders for 30k or Chaos bikers for 40k.
Nice.
That would be cool.
Like combination of like forge roll shoulder pads. They're not so chaos looking when you look at them.
Nice.
What else did I do? For Adam, I still have a Mastodon, 2 Sakarans, a Predator, or 2 Rhinos, 60 Tacticals, 20 Breachers, 20 Templars, 15 Phalanx Warders, Dorn, Sigismund, 2 Leviathans, Contemptor. That's only the Imperial Fist part, and there's like a lot more in the UK that he needs to bring. He's like planning to make a huge army. And at one point we already discussed when he builds his new house, I'm going to make him like Siege of Terra display
Nice.
board where he'll actually put all the models on
That's awesome. That sounds
Yeah.
like about 90 infantry. What's that going to take you? Like, I don't know, 2-3 afternoons?
it. I mean, the main problem is starting to paint them. But a week, if I push myself a little bit harder. The prep work is more than actual painting.
A week to paint 90 infantry, freak.
Well, but that means I won't sleep for 2-3 days.
You know, every time I talk to you, it's like such a long gap that you don't that you haven't slept. Like, when do you sleep?
Between red lights.
Well, the red lights I can't. I don't drive. I walk to my work, so I sleep when I walk to work.
No wonder why he's still tired after he sleeps.
Actually, well, sometimes I hit a couple of times that I don't sleep correctly, but mostly when it hits me, I sleep all day.
That's fair. You store it all up for one go.
Yeah, one. And my wife, what are you doing? I don't hear you. Yeah, and I normally when I watch a movie or something like that, like I'm watching, my eyes are open, but I'm not there.
Prison sleep.
What else?
You like prison?
I've been printing like bunch of Battlefield Gothic. What else did I do? I think that's it. I hope that. I think there's more, but I also printed like full like 100-man cultist corrupted guard.
Oh wow, corrupted guard, nice.
So I think it's most files are from Station Forge, But at one point, I stopped printing the hands and then started using GW parts because I have like Kasarkin and everything. So I actually made Kasarkin that are corrupted guard and close
Nice.
combat Kasarkin. There's like, I think 60. Like I made like a platoon of different squads, and actually made a command squad. And then there's like Ogrins, and there's like too much. I think I like played like 100 models or so much. I do print Battlefield Gothic, and I started printing those Gloriana classes. I think you saw the last time those big ships. The main ships that the Primarchs use. So for me, I have the Iron Blood, the Deliverance from the.
Oh yeah.
I think it's Deliverance.
Deliverance,
Endurance or something like that. Not Deliverance. I already started saying in my head, "Squeal like a pig."
It's so cool because like you get to read about these massive ships in the Horus Heresy novels, and it's cool that you're actually painting them up.
Yeah, if you ever need the file, just say and I'll send you the exact. I even have the Space Wolf one.
Nice.
It looks like a Viking barge, like a big one. They're
I'm,
the size of them is they're bigger, longer than the Spartan.
Oh wow.
And the plan later, if we manage to organize ourselves, is to use the Battlefield Gothic, make like a campaign of Horus Heresy, and use Battlefield Gothic to attack planets, move troops, use Epic and Titanicus at some point to play games, and then drop it down smaller on certain points of the tabletop while we, let's say, play Titanicus.
So there's a shop
play
where they do that. They do space battles, Battlefleet.
Yeah.
And they do Zone Mortalis for like corridors and stuff. And then they do regular Horus Heresy, like all in one big campaign.
That's true.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the plan, to make like a story and maybe make rules that your Marines can die. So like you're starting the game with the campaign with like 1,000 Marines, and after each game you throw a dice on 1+, the Marine is dead. If you have an apothecary, you can re-roll that dice.
Nice.
But your apothecary can also die. You know?
Oh man.
The idea is there, but the problem is, will we manage to organize ourselves? Because Adam is normally working in UK, I'm working here, so when we get the time, then I drive to him like 200 kilometers towards him, or he comes here. So organizing and financing games is like a little bit of an issue. But normally when we decide to play game, I just tell to my wife, that weekend I'm going there, you don't exist.
God.
Then,
Grumpy, you're a brave man.
Then she lifts a knife and said, "Did you say what?"
You are a brave
Oh,
man.
no, I didn't say that. I said we are going to visit your brother.
Oh man.
Normally we organize ourselves. Our brother is where Adam lives, the same town. So I'll leave her with her brother, and I go play games.
Smart man. Although the first one, I can't imagine telling Lily, babe, we're doing an all weekend gaming session, so for the next weekend, you don't exist.
Oh.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
It's not her
Yeah,
existence.
we just see
It's
our
not her
first
existence
roll-up.
that is the problem.
I think
Would you see a hearse roll up? It's like, who's in there? It's like, we have a body delivery. It's Methos. It's like, oh wow, he said it.
even just joking about it for a second there, I think I felt my soul leave my body a little bit.
No, she when you said it, she felt the disturbance in the force.
She walks by, she's like, "What'd you say?"
I didn't hear you. I mean, mine is always the last in the house. Yes, my darling.
When I went to Louisiana, my wife, she spent part of her childhood in Louisiana, growing up around the New Orleans area, and So she really developed a taste for red beans and rice. And there's this little town I always stop when I'm in the area called Scott, Louisiana, and they call themselves the boudin capital of the world. And I freaking they have the most legit boudin I've ever had. So I always stop there. I always stop driving to and coming back. That's how good they are. And I always stop there for boudin. But this last time I was going, I decided, because usually I just kind of snack on the boudin while I'm driving. But this one drive, I was making a long drive and had gotten started later in the day than I wanted. So instead of a snack, I was like, let me just get enough boudin to have for lunch and dinner, and I just won't stop on the way to, where I'm going. I'll just, do one drive, stop for a piss break if I need that, yada, yada. And so I was looking for a side, and all they had was red beans and rice. And I was like, oh, I'll get some, and that'll be my side. And when I got to the hotel room, I tried it. I was like, babe, I'm going to stop and get the big bowl next time because you got to try this because I know you love red beans and rice. I brought it back to her. She tasted it when I got back from my trip. And she ate, she ate it and she loved it. She put it in the fridge, put her name on it, right? And I was joking. I was like, babe, I'm going to eat your red beans and rice. She said, I don't think so. She said, don't you touch it. And I just reached like I'm going to go touch it, She said, do you remember what my gold medal's for? I was like, breaking stuff. She said she's going to wrap her gold medal around that container of red beans and rice. And she put it in the fridge as a reminder that, if I reach in there for her red beans and rice, I'm going to pull back a nub.
I know my friend's father, done when we were young and drinking, he would mark his alcohol, but not like mark where it is. He would turn the bottle upside down and mark it over there on the bottom. And then you drink, you one time drink, and his father said, oh, I wasn't drinking. And said, okay, you didn't drink, and then just turn the bottle upside down. Well, the half bottle is missing. So.
Oh, jeez.
That was the time when I think those 2 years I don't remember.
The concussion was too much.
Normally weekends were like, oh, let's go out, and then next day was like calling my friends. What the? Oh, you didn't do nothing. The SWAT was laughing at you. You were sleeping in the window. There was one time like I was like completely wasted, and my friends were laughing, like taking pictures of me while I was dying. And a girl was taking her boyfriend out to the club, like he was like half drunk, and she turned around, looked at me, and said, "If you continue, you're going to look like that."
Oh my god!
Best to be the example in this situation. I guess.
In UK, last time I drank in UK it was like I went to races and you had to like wear a tie and everything. And we went after the races. We went to the town, and I don't know how I went back to the hotel. I know one thing. I only woke up with my undershirt. Is it correctly? And pants. My ass didn't hurt. That was the bonus. The director that took us out, he said, I found you outside of the club, like dying on the side." He took me up, and he went to the McDonald's, like to buy me something to eat, like to stabilize me. He turned around, ordered the food, turned around, and I was gone. The worst thing, I think it was in Manchester. I never was there. I didn't even know the name of my hotel. I didn't know the number of my room because I wasn't given one. But I did wake up in it, and my ass didn't hurt. But my jaw did a little bit. My jaw.
Got any scope?
Let's start painting.
TMP says, I make some good red beans and rice. Grandma's recipe. Just finishing up everybody's hobby progress for the week. Oni, brother, what you been working on and what you painting now?
Well, painting your dumbass ultramarines.
Oh God!
Did 4 Hellblasters, the 3 Eradicators, the 5 Cataphracti, your Marnius, and your Captain Engravis armor.
Yes.
The 2 Marnius' 2 bodyguards. Whatever.
Yes.
And then the Lieutenant. Those are yours. And then I painted 10 of my Rubric Marines for my Black. Right, all the other models that I'm gonna start are for my Black Legion army.
Okay.
So the 10 Rubric Marines.
Black Legion can
10
take
Terminators.
rubrics.
Huh?
I said Black Legion can take rubrics.
Yeah.
That's cool. Nice.
Okay, whatever the hell they want. They're Black Legion. What do they want? So 10 Rubrics, 10 Terminators, 8 Accursed Cultists, the Dark Apostle, and then the 2 little rope guys that are with it. The Demon Prince. Well, the new Demon Prince. 10 Possessed. And then I did the 3 Exalted 8 Bound. The Lord Invocatus.
Wow. You've been hustling this week.
That's it.
That's it.
That's enough.
I painted 100 models in the last 2 weeks. That's it. You and Grumpy. Maybe we can get a Grumpy Oni speed paint head to head.
Nah.
Why not? You're afraid of the challenge?
No, I just want to get these dumbass Ultramarines off of my table.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, by the way, chat. Last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, he hooked me up with 10 of my Phobos Marines. These ones are the infiltrators. So I've got 10 infiltrators from Brother Oni as well. So I can really kind of start putting together a battle list. That'll be cool. Grumpy,
I don't know if you mentioned that, but he seemed thankful that he got his Ultramarines, the right color.
He did. I mean, I did. I did, in fact, get them the right color. They are correctly blue and gorgeous.
I mean, you did sound grateful. It kind of sounded genuine.
They're not gorgeous. They're Ultramarines. I mean, Imperial Fist still suck, but...
God.
I just spat my coffee into my glass.
I think I can incorporate some dead Iron Warriors in my basing.
Oh, yes. I'll send you the models. Let's put them on. I want you to see. I want you to paint some Iron Warriors.
Oh, my God.
I don't mind if they're dead.
Oh, Grumpy, I just spat my coffee right into my glass. Oh, man.
Well, I need to make the most of it. You probably won't see me for the next two months.
That's fair.
Please.
Freaking mess.
Oh, you got me good. Oh, man. Very good reason.
I mean, I did tell him he was going to be getting trash. He wasn't going to be getting anything good.
I love these Ultramarines. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Way to lower your standards.
The only thing is, I have a decision to make. I need to put a picture of them side by side. Put them up on I
was about to say, you better
Instagram.
shut your damn mouth.
No, it's not.
I thought you were about to critique it. I was about to say.
No. The only thing is that I need to pick a picture of these with my intercessors side by side to see if they look cohesive in a picture, or if I should go ahead and strip the other 6, so that way I can try and make them somewhat match what you've done with these amazing looking ultras here. If they look too jarring and disjointed, then I might go back and strip the other 6, because I only painted 6 of my own Ultramarines. And so, you know, if I'm gonna strip and repaint, I think that's a nice low number to do a repaint. You know, obviously I'd want them to if I do make any changes, it would be to make the old ones look as good as these, or attempt to, anyways.
If you repaint your models and they look better than mine,
They will
your
never.
models. I'm gonna throw your models in your face. The ones that are painted, I'm gonna chunk them at your face.
I could never. So what you working on tonight, brother?
Who?
Oni, what you working on tonight?
Oh, me?
Mhm.
No, I mean,
I hear
It's
your
kinda-
paintbrush, you know, working in the background.
I'm working on my last rubric.
Nice. Grumpy,
Painting
what colors have you used so
standards.
far? I'm sorry.
I wanted to ask you, painting the standard color scheme or something different? Only.
So what?
Are you painting the Rubric Marines the standard
Oh,
blue
Black
scheme?
Legion. Black and gold. Sorry.
Oh, black and gold. Well, that's
Yeah.
good. I'm planning to do mine like Iron Warrior scheme to
Nice.
match with the whole army.
Okay.
So what colors are we working with on that cloak there?
Shall I start explaining?
Sure.
Now the base color is Mephiston red, and then as you've seen while I'm working, I don't know if it's nice. On my phone it looks okay. I don't know if it looks okay on your screens. Then as you can see, I marked out where my highlights will be. That's Evil Sun Scarlet, but you can use any brighter red you want. Now that we marked that, you could feather out with the highlights. As you can see the marks of the brush strokes. If you want to blend them out, just water down your Mephiston red a little bit, and then slowly just go over the parts where they're connecting.
Okay.
You'll need to do this a couple of times, and then you won't have any brush strokes. You have like a smooth transition over there. After that, we're going to use some crimson wash, also to darken up the shades, and some purple to do it even darker. And after that, plan is to do like a highlight. You can do orange for the final highlight, or add orange, let's say throw Slayer orange to the scarlet, just for the edge highlights. You'll see when I start working on that.
Okay.
While I work, just ask questions what I'm doing, and if it's not focused enough, to tell me, Grumpy,
Right now it
you-
looks crisp.
you suck at recording. That is the safe word.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
But only for painting, not for other stuff.
Oh, okay. Is that going to be a different safe word?
IF suck.
God.
Mine is pineapple.
Freakalicious, what you been up to, baby?
Just a lot of work. So haven't been able to get much. I mean, I was barely able to get any gaming in. I got one night of Valheim, and then the rest is just tired as hell. We've been working hard at trying to get our house, not this one, but the one that we were renting out to my daughter. So we were trying to get it ready for sale. The thing is that most of you already heard the story that that we had a pipe that burst, like it was on Christmas Eve, right at the freeze, and water was just gushing out. The pipe burst in the back, but it was so much that it was pouring out the front door. Anyway, so they had to cut out the walls. They had to do a lot of drying out, and it took several days to do the dry out. And of course, they have to rip everything out, gut it, and then restore everything. So they just finished doing all the work and put the floors down. It looks like a new house. It's actually great. So the good part about it is we were able to go ahead and put it on the market. So it went on the market 2 days ago, and we got a first showing today. So yeah, so it's getting a little traction already.
Nice.
Yeah. So our thing is that, man, if we can sell the house, pay off our bills and stuff, and then be happy, I'll be able to not have to worry about living almost paycheck to paycheck. So it's going to be really, really nice. But yeah, I mean, aside from that, I've started recording again for my Let's Play video or Let's Play channel on Freak the Gamer. A game that I haven't played in a long time. It's a really good one. It's called Vampire, and it's kind of interesting because I saw that Lily had it on her wish list. I'm thinking, it'd probably be fun to do a Let's Play. I've been meaning to actually do one of that game. So the thing is, I played it and I got probably maybe about a little more than a quarter of the ways, maybe almost half the story, and life happened and I didn't play it again. So I'm gonna try to do a playthrough completely of the game, and it may take a while, but that's okay. I'm all right with it. Recording was pretty simple, and editing was even simpler. So we'll see. Like I said, I already have it edited. Was working on a thumbnail a little earlier, and I'm gonna try to have that out by maybe Saturday. So Saturday night. So we'll see. If I can get one at least once a week, then that'll be a lot of fun. Maybe 2 if I'm lucky. So
Looking forward to watching that, brother.
yeah, man, it'll be a lot of fun. Yep. So hopefully I can recover. So,
Is that coffee?
Yeah, my wife just brought it in. It's 4.
very nice. Yeah.
Cheers.
So yeah, so that's what's going on. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of hobbying. Just a lot of adulting, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
Yeah.
The adulting, yeah.
The adulting, yeah.
Steve, who took my dice? Good evening, my brother. I don't know if I caught you on the way in, but good evening to you, brother. Fish, blueberry pancakes. I assume that's Fish's safe word. And he says, "Happy Friday!" Wah!
Happy freaking Friday.
I assume the tone pitches are all the different A's you got there.
Also, now you can see on the cloak how you get the depth with the wash.
Yeah. So that's
Also,
after the crimson wash?
Yeah. Also, when you're doing the wash, you put it where you want it darker.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're going to do it now.
So it's not an all-over
Yes.
wash. It's specifically
this.
painting it in the shadows, right?
And then lick the brush or wash it, and then just feather it out slowly between
Nice.
I mean, you can lick with the coffee and just put it a little bit so it tastes better. But now, if you want to do darker, now this you can say it's finished, maybe do final highlights. But if you want to do it darker, I normally add like purple. You can do browns. You can try mixing. It's always good to experiment when it's done. So here I'm going to use like Ruchi Violet and just do it on the deepest recesses, just to make it even more contrast. And so when we do the orange highlights, it will pop even more. You could add black to Mephiston red if you don't want to use washes, and just darken the color. It depends on you. You don't need to use washes. You can do this with the standard standard paint, but I just had the washes on my hand at hand.
Okay. But very thinned out, I'm sure, right?
This wash I actually didn't thin out. So it's directly out of the pot. You just need to feather it out once it. But you can see that the transitions are now with a couple of coats that they are nice and smooth.
It looks good. So when you're mixing it, are you mixing it with other washes or just other paints?
So these washes are directly as is, unless you are painting like standard paints. Then you have to thin them out, and then you can mix like brown to make it darker color.
Right.
Maybe add the purple to the red.
So here was the red wash in all the recesses, and then the purple into the darkest recesses.
Yeah,
right?
darkest. It all depends on you.
I like this combination here. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I done it. This is mostly. You could actually do the wash Commerce Vincent completely over the model, but I'm showing you, let's say, showcase system of painting. So this will take a little bit longer, but the effect is much better than going over directly. You can control where you want your shadows and everything.
I like it. It's really popping nicely. I'm looking forward to that highlight.
And the last thing, so that I just need to take a smaller, thinner brush, add the troll slayer to the red, and then we're going to do again like focus. You can do it like in the middle.
Oh, that's cool. What color is that you're doing?
I'm mixing Troll Slayer orange with the red, the brighter red, the middle one, the middle tone that I've done.
Okay.
And I know you don't really collect GW paints, Freak, so Troll Slayer is like this really.
It's a bright
orange.
Yeah.
Just any orange would work. So just orange. It's easier. I even have Aleo colors, but I want to remove. So you only do this highlight. You only do like edges.
Mm-hmm.
Middle of that, just to brighten up. You can see how much immediately the cloak itself pops out.
Really good.
And just put it where you think should. You could even leave this part like darker if you want, but I'm going to say it all depends on you. So how do you think your models will like? If I done this should be like a highlight, so this lighting would be dark itself. But the problem with, let's say, painting this separately over the model, because this cloak is actually standing like more like 45 degrees.
Right.
So this part should be brighter. So just brighten up a little bit. You don't need to do, again, this depends on you. You could do high orange bright, but I don't. Again, this is personal preference.
This is really good. I struggled with that because I've always thought, you know what, for the highlights, it's just going to be a brighter red. You know, just kind of mixing, a little bit of little dash of white with the original red color, and it kind of turns it almost like a pink.
No, you have to do
never comes out right.
Or either go yellow or orange, and do for the final highlight.
Right.
Then add a little bit of white, which I'll show you. Now we're doing orange, but this is pure orange. Then just made a mistake. Then slowly just do the edge highlights.
Nice.
The pop, let's say here, there should be a little bit of a highlight here. There should be like smaller highlights here.
Dude, we're getting a very own tutorial right here live.
Yeah, looks good.
Also, again, you could do it brighter, like a small, straight shoot here, just to pop it a little bit.
Right.
Again, while you're painting, to access the highlights actually makes the model pop. That's why when you look at like good painted models, it doesn't have to be good painted as long as it has like bright highlights on the end. Sometimes my models get less votes than because I didn't pop the highlights enough.
Following Grumpy's principles is why I think I paint pretty good cloaks now. It's because we were having a very similar hangout to this in one of our hangouts after the show one morning, and he was showing me how he paints his cloaks, and I think that's why the cloaks on my guard have come out so nicely.
This is really good. I'll have to try this.
So again, you know the system, like putting the brush on the side and just
Yeah.
moving. So, I mean,
Yeah. The little edge.
most of you seen this one, this tutorial. So
Oh, so good. Gosh. It's amazing how that orange just makes it pop.
and then if you really want more like popping, add, let's say, like white or something, and then for the final highlight, just put somewhere. Ah, this is like too bright. Fuck. I didn't say that. Everything is going perfectly.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I always enjoy when people leave things like this in their tutorials, because I think sometimes when we're watching tutorials and everybody does everything right appearingly the first try when they're painting, kind of
I never do anything first try.
it's kind of intimidating to someone watching, like, oh man, this person just does it perfect. Every stroke is perfect. They never have a misstroke. It's always amazing. And when you see some of your idols doing the tutorials have a misstroke and then go back and correct it, it's like, oh, they got to do the clear face
human.
too.
Oh my god, they are human.
But let's not get crazy now. I mean,
while we've done this, this should be okay if you don't want to do anymore.
Oh, I love it. Wow. Yeah, it looks really
now,
good.
To make it really pop,
Yeah.
you could add, let's say, black to the like, make it realistic. If you want to, like, there's scratches and everything, then slowly just make sure this is watered down a little bit so it just flows easier from your brush, and then just do like small scratches over the cloak. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
now this is something I've never been able to do. For this
You
part,
have to
Freak,
pin-
can
you have to
concentrate
pin
the
your
screen on-
face.
What's that, Methos? Yeah, let
Oh.
me highlight his view speaker. Come on. View speaker.
Oh, nice. Losing focus on the.
Oh wait, wrong one.
Now that you're done, let's say the scratches, you just underneath each scratch, just pull like a small.
There we go. Oh, that is so good.
That actually looks really good. See, when I try and do stuff like that, it looks like somebody painted lines onto.
You know what? Also, if you're having trouble, let's say with the brighter underneath the darker color,
Yeah.
you could go directly bright. Let's say pull the line like this,
Okay.
and then take the darker and do a top one.
Okay.
It's less you can manage. Then you can thin down the actual bottom one. Sorry, it's always unfocusing this bastard. But this is it. This is like a fast one.
Damn, it looks so
That looks
good.
awesome, yeah.
But you can see it's not complicated. You saw what I was doing. It's not like
Yeah.
Really
Oh,
great
wow.
looking book, though.
So the main thing is, like I said, the highlight shouldn't be everywhere.
Yeah.
Then the brightest one should be at certain points just to pop out the model itself.
I imagine you do this on wings, like for demons and stuff. Same concept.
You could do the same concept with everything.
Mm.
Actually, with any painting, you can do this concept with anything you do. So with the armors, with everything. I mean, if you have an airbrush, it will lessen your time. But if you want smoother highlights and everything,
Yeah.
and it to pop a little bit more, you have to do like slower. I mean, slower. This was like how much? 15 minutes.
I want to go and tell you now, Freak, the first time you highlight the edges of your cloak with an airbrush, don't tell me about it.
Okay.
I don't want to hear about it.
Okay.
And that's it. for the cloak
Yeah.
itself.
That looks really good. Damn.
Do you have
that's
any more questions?
Damn.
Did I explain this correctly? Because
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's I get it, man. Man, that's okay.
the next
Thank you,
one
Rob.
will be probably this fucker. I mean, this nice guy.
That's Conrad Curse.
No, that's Korax.
No, it's Corax.
Korax. So for the base color, since I'm going to do this is going to be a little bit harder. The base color, it's Reichard's Flash. Again, few clothes to make it smooth. The main thing we're going to do, I think most of you understand the basics of painting faces, but I'll show you which highlights you have to first do.
Mm-hmm.
I normally do the eye.
Oh no, did he freeze? Grumpy? Oh no.
It sounds like we lost Grumpy audio.
Oh no. No, we lost the video.
Oh, we lost video too.
Yeah. Grumpy!
So we still have his secondary camera, just not his primary camera.
Well, that might be frozen as well. Because I don't
Oh.
see any movement at all. Oh man, no. Grumpy, come back. You can blame it all on me. Alright, we'll wait till he gets back.
Technical difficulties, everybody.
Oh man.
There he is.
He's back. Yay! Hey, he's back.
So the internet probably said, "Oh, you won't. You were starting to explain." No?
There we go. Okay.
Fuck! I need to zoom again. Wait 1 second. I have like gloves, and so doing zoom with my phone is like suicide. Fuck! It doesn't want to work. I need to remove my gloves. Sorry. Don't want to see my ugly fingers. What is it? Oh. Right. My rig is acting up a little bit. Let's see if I can focus the face. What the?
There it is. Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, I know. They're too dirty. I don't want to look at this. Either do you. So, like the theory is, I know most of the like artists do eyes after they paint most of the face. I'm not that precise, so I do it the eyes first, and then do the face itself.
Okay.
For me, it's easy, but this depends on the person itself who's painting. Come on. I hate rubber gloves. Like putting a condom on. But I won't say it. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. You know, most of the people that make mistakes on the faces,
Yeah.
they use only one color. They don't use other colors like purple, reds.
Right.
Because when you look at your face, or don't look at your face, you look at somebody else's face, or don't look at mine. You can see that even when you look at here, you can see that there's a bunch of colors in, and it's more like, well, let's say it's purple too much, then you get like an undead vibe.
Right. Right.
If you add like red, then you have to balance everything out. So, to be honest, I don't paint pale skin that much, and here I'm going to experiment on an idea I had.
Okay.
I saw once how to do pale faces, so hopefully this will work. So let's say with the eyes.
Man,
So let's say Normally he has black eyes in the lower, so I'll have to
Yeah.
repeat when I finish him. So let's say we do this one here, and then take white, and in the middle itself. Okay,
Oh,
see,
sick. Yeah.
see, I made a mistake. It's a little bit too white on the side. Then we take the black again and just make it like correctly. And then it's actually just putting a focus, you piece of.
Some say I use too much purple. I think you use just the right amount, Fish. Purple's a
And
good
that's it.
color.
Yeah, this should be it. You can see the pupa. Then we just go get back with right class facts and just fix slowly, because it's easier to fix it now.
Right.
Push the paint in where you want it. Then when you do all the highlights, washes, and everything to fix it later. So
Right.
that's how I do the eyes.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't know if you saw everything correctly. So.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to paint it like it should be. So black on both sides. So always, when you're painting like this, always try to put a downward motion.
Right.
What's comfortable with you. So you need to position your. See, now when you make a mistake like this,
Yeah, you can go back and cover it back up. Yeah, that makes sense.
then just again.
Yeah.
And you get more or less a good color. Because once you do the highlights, generally it's hard to fix the problems. For instance, you've done like 2-3 highlights on the model itself.
Right.
I'll have to jump up and around, because I'm more or less, when I'm painting this, I'm much closer to the model. I just want to focus. Is it focused? I need to find the right angle for my camera. The minute I move my fingers, the focus loses.
Right.
But let's say this is more or less.
So
Yeah.
is that a highlight you're doing? Or is it the same paint
No,
color?
I'm just fixing up now.
Oh,
No.
gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
For the highlights, just mix up white.
Right.
I mean, pale. So when we're doing the highlights, it's the nose,
Right.
it's the cheeks, upper lip, lower lip, the bottom part of the jaw, and the forehead. You have like 2 ridges. The Forge World Primax are a little bit bigger, so most of the time you don't have all of these highlights.
Right.
But more or less, so it's nose, lip, upper, lower. Is it brow? The front part. I always forget the name. English anatomy. Fuck, I don't even know it in Croatian. So that's
Man, I really could have used this tutorial a few years ago when I did my Night Lord's commission. I think Freak could tell you I freaked out trying to do pale faces
Oh man.
for the Night Lords.
It was pretty. Yeah, that's pretty rough. They turned out pretty good though for what you knew.
Oh yeah, I mean it was early in the skill set.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use like a brighter now color, so you can see where I'm actually putting the colors.
Nice. Oh yeah.
This is actually a commission piece. So this is not even mine. You can see this is original Forge Ruler. You can see this ugly ass dot on his.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even notice it when I was assembling. So he'll have a nip. How do you say, a mold. You can see the standard. Although I did mess up the eyes then a little bit. And I actually left a little bit of white in here. So need to get back. This is the worst part when you have to do a... Oh, come on, focus.
After all the highlights.
Yeah, but this is just the first highlights. This is just to... So I always build up this. And then I'm going to use Tasgor fur. So it's like brownish, yeah, reddish, like terracotta. That's it.
I gotta say, that's some real experience painting faces there. I mean, you just went through and it like was maybe 60 seconds that you were like, all the highlights on the faces go here, 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 and your brush just hit all those spots perfectly.
Now here,
So you're doing like a blush, basically. Kind of give it. That's cool.
this is still not. It's too thick, so it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be going like this. So we glazing where we want. So we want in the shadows a little bit of. Oh, come on, focus, focus. Trying to focus so you can see everything. Everything. After we do this, we're going to go back and re-highlight most of them. But I want to do the shadows first. It won't look nice while I'm working, but you can get the idea. You can do this also with red, depends on what kind of system you want to do.
Okay, adding a little warmth, a little life into the model this way.
I almost started talking in Croatian now.
But it's still pale. I mean, you still
right.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Now I added a little bit of Mephisto into the mix, just to a little bit of reddish. Like I said, more or less it's experimenting. Now I since I've done the shades, I'm going to go back with the Reichland and then reshade it, re-highlight.
Clean up the highlights, yeah.
Focus. Starting always the losing the focus. Actually, I should be painting over the camera so I can see when it's losing the focus. But when I do this, then I don't have a correct brush control. So again,
are you painting through the camera right now?
Yeah, I'm just trying to fit a little bit harder for me. Do it like this. When you're doing this thin highlight, best to make the paint.
Oh, you can see the expressions. That's so cool.
I'm telling you, man, he's got that muscle memory down. He's just like brow, boom, cheekbone, boom, nose, boom.
Now, considering I painted like thousands of models.
That's true.
But once you paint few faces, you know the exact.
You know what it reminds me of? Destro.
From G.I. Joe?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to add a little bit
that anime look. Looks so cool.
I was thinking because you can see the flesh tones underneath, but like the paleness at the front, it kind of reminds me of The Crow.
Oh yeah,
with Brandon Lee.
Yep.
You can see it here. It's a little bit darker than it should be.
Yeah.
You could get, for instance, you could take Reichlad's flesh, make a glaze out of it, and then slowly just dumb it down a little bit. So it's always coming back and forth while you're painting.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's really nice how you've blended that pale color into the skin tone there, so the skin tone's not too strong.
Oh, nice. I could sit here and watch him for hours of doing this.
Right? I'm just leaned forward in that.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
It's like,
tell me a story, Grumpy.
right.
You don't want me to start telling you stories.
Uh,
This channel will become R-rated.
I don't know. Marine commented earlier in the chat. I really like Grumpy stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should read it, but I didn't comment. Sorry. Sorry, Marine. Using a little bit black just for the teeth. Because I should have done this before. Because you can mess up very easily everything. I'm still... Now, the final highlight should be like whitish.
Mm-hmm.
Again, while you're painting, it's always get... you see, like you put the paint on and you see it's like it's too thick or anything, just put a little bit water and just blend it out, feather it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm using a couple of techniques just to modify this. So for instance, I put here and then you can just pull out the paint itself. But you can see more or less.
I can't wait to see some close-ups when you finish.
Yeah, looks so good. Oh, wow.
The final highlight is just like the same with cloak. Just
Those little
edges,
small points, yeah.
small points. You don't want to cover too much. You want to make sure you get all the expressions themselves, because that's the most point. So again, over exaggerating the highlights themselves, you can see immediately you get the expression of him.
So cool.
They're so cool. Got him.
I need to do the teeth. Oh, this will be fun. Is that the teeth?
Does Korax have some fangs showing?
Dang.
It's not. The main issue is when you're painting thin lines, is that the paint sometimes start drying on your brush itself. So it's always better when you're doing edge highlights and everything, thin your paints with a retarder or something like that, just to
Don't call me names.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Your Highness.
I've heard that retarders are good for doing like wet blending and stuff like that. And I bought some at one point, and I have no idea where I put it.
Well, you can see here it's a little bit too pinkish. Then you just do a glaze of right class flesh, just to,
Tie it all together.
and so just one stroke. As long as it's like a film, and that's it.
Beautiful. That looks great, man.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That is a quality face you've just done up in a matter of minutes here on the show.
Fuck, I still have 1 hour more. What do you want more to paint?
Oh, actually,
actually,
we're
we got
closed
5
down
minutes.
in 5 minutes, so that's perfect.
I actually didn't. Okay, hope you liked it. I hope
Awesome,
explained
man.
Yeah,
it
that was
correctly.
perfect. You knocked out two back-to-back tutorials real quick. I can't even believe we're at the end.
That's awesome.
Hope the people that are watching actually enjoyed it. So,
Yeah, guys. Yeah, that's a good point. So, guys, if you enjoyed this this tutorial, a live tutorial, by the way, you'll be able to see this in the archive. Let us know in the comments below, and hopefully we can get Grumpy back to do another tutorial, because this, oh my god, that looks so good.
Those look amazing.
here's
That see, my stuff close up just looks like trash. Sorry, Oni, my stuff looks like trash.
I'll allow it.
Oh man, it's just
Wow.
it's so hard to believe that is just a handful of colors too.
Just
that
to mix your colors, yeah.
It's just a what was it? A Rakarth flesh,
Yeah.
gradually mixing in white, and
It's
it
color
was
theory.
Oh, you mean the face?
Yes, the face, yes.
That's
Yeah, it's color theory for you.
and then a bit of a that terracotta color with a little Mephiston red as the blush, and then gradually hiding up from the back into the Rakarth and the white. It's just like a handful of colors there, but it's really got a lot of depth there.
Yeah, I definitely need to do that. Only I need to learn better color theory. I need to really know what colors go better with, like red. Like I was again. I just couldn't think of it.
To be honest, I just experiment. I have the color wheel somewhere.
Yeah.
And I never look at it.
Wow. Well.
It's just looking at it. Does it look good? For instance, this one I was just experimenting. I didn't know how it will end up in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the peanut gallery, freak.
What?
Back to the peanut gallery. We're zoomed in on an empty screen. Now.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on.
You
I was gonna say, are you what? Why? I'm not.
Nice hands.
Oh my goodness, are you a hand model?
Oh come on! Don't freeze up on me. Come on, Zoom.
Oh yes.
This brush will make everything.
Hey! Little plug for Artist Opus.
Oh,
to be
Zoom
honest,
unexpectedly. Come on, damn it!
Brushes and sometimes on my painting.
There it goes. Switching. Your internet's unstable. No, it's not. What are you talking about? All right.
I turned off my Zoom. I think my move.
Still there.
Oh, meeting in progress. Leave. At least from the phone.
Fish says learn some stuff for sure, and Brother Rob from the TMP says it looks great.
Again, I'm going to do
yeah. Next time, what I like to do if we can get this ahead of time, I'd like to do it again, and that way we can advertise it, far in advance. Because I'm sure a lot more people wants to find out that you're doing tutorial, man. That'd be great to see. So
It's a meds.
I need to start doing like proper tutorials, but again, like I said, life doesn't allow me too much time.
Oh, I know, man. I totally understand. I understand your position. So, but I really do appreciate you doing this, man.
Even on unboxings, I have like 15, 16 unboxings I need to do, and I just can't even assemble the models.
Oh man!
I actually got like Darkest Dungeon Kickstarter recently.
Ooh, my wife loves the video games for Darkest Dungeon. I wonder if she
for
liked
months I cannot just record. I even wanted to do a tutorial on the models. The models are exactly the same as the game, and they're fantastic.
That's cool.
And the game is actually really, really fun.
Nice.
They incorporated everything from the video game more or less with a little bit differently.
Is it as difficult as the video game?
Oh, I'm playing with guys that don't like to lose. So once, and they was like, this game is impossible. Okay, this game is made to fuck with you.
Speaking of games that are really difficult and can have you losing, we actually, just for the chat here, we were playing Kingdom Death 2 weeks ago, and we actually came through okay, but Freak lost one of his characters.
Second character.
Yep. And then the next day, Oni sent him a message saying, I was going through the dead character cards. I noticed all the dead characters belong to you, Freak.
That's just my luck.
And then you got baned.
Yep, I got baned. I got snapped across somebody's back.
Oh.
All right, guys. We Freak is working in the morning, so we're going to go ahead and cut off here right at 10. I'm so glad you guys took the time to spend the night with us. And thank you, Grumpy, for coming on and sharing your knowledge with us.
No, it's no problem. Hopefully, I'll be able to join you again.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Well, because of the alternative and what you're going to be doing on the next few weekends, I hope it's quite a while before you come back and visit us. Because
yeah, it depends. I will be missing a couple of weekends because of work, but if I manage that, if I'm going to work, I'm going to join you.
Okay.
So not sleep that weekend. So
awesome.
Good.
just tell me what before that, when I contact you, just what would you like to see?
What we want to learn next time?
Prep the model, maybe a complete model if you want. 2 hours, I think I could paint a complete model.
Nice.
Wow.
The focusing is a little bit worse, but I would need a better camera. But
honestly, it's better than the lighting and the zoom I managed to get when I try and do tutorials. That's why I don't put out tutorials. It's hard to get a camera set up for the right lighting and focus.
No, this one, the green stuff world that I reviewed, really showed itself. That it's nice.
Nice.
And
good.
I'll have to later look at what how it looked. But I'm planning.
Fish says great show, so really great work on the tutorial there.
The plan is to do hopefully next week tutorial how to make urban bases.
Nice.
Which I tried already a couple of times to record, and every time the footage disappears.
Oh man.
I have a lot of stuff, but I just need it more or less for organizing myself, throwing my phone away, not looking at internet too much.
And adulting. Adulting does take a lot of time.
I always organize myself to do it. I always have like 2 hours that I need to do around the house, and then rest is like hobby or doing other stuff. So.
Awesome.
Well, thank you again for joining us, Grumpy. Closing thoughts for you, Freak, Oni?
Really enjoyed it, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out, man. I'll actually learn something.
No, awesome. It's no problem. Like, again, anytime you need anything, you can message me. I can even, if you really want to do something and I have time, like fast, like we can join like a chat and I can show you guys what you need.
That's so awesome.
Sweet, man. Appreciate it.
Minimum of my problem. If I'm available, message you. The worst thing I cannot explain by words nicely. It's easier for me to show you.
I understand.
I learned better watching it, so I think that works out.
Exactly same for me.
Guys, everybody go check out Grumpy Guy Gaming. He's in our list of Friends of the Frost and Fist down below. Check him out. If you're not subbed to him already, you should be. Give him a sub because he's an incredible member of the Frost and Fist family. If you guys like tonight's episode, please make sure that you grab up an ox and join the Ox Grabbing Association in the name of the Emperor. If you're watching from the archives, drop us some comments down below and let us know which of the 2 tutorials Grumpy did tonight is your favorite. And if you guys are not yet subscribed to, where is he on my screen? I think he's to this side of me, Grumpy Guy Gaming. Or if you're not subscribed to us, or if you're not subscribed to any of our friends down in the we'd love to have you as part of the pack. So make sure you subscribe. Until next time, guys, stay frosty.
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty.
Gotcha.